Okay, out of the 14 books I read in August, only a couple are worth mentioning. The first one is They Never Learn by Lane Fargo. So I found this one for $2.53 at Half Price Books, and let me tell you, look at these little notes I put in here. Okay, this is the first time ever that I have put notes in a book because I was confused, but it was a good confused because I was just trying to figure out what the heck was going on. And I just kept reading and reading and reading. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm right, but I need to go back and look and see who this character is. Do you know what I'm saying? Is a book about revenge, female rage. It's great. I read it in like a day. I would 100% recommend this book. I don't see this one being talked about a whole lot on here, but I definitely think it is worth your time. It's great. 100% recommend. The next book I rated very highly, I think 4.75 stars, was Mary by Nat Cassidy. Now, this book, again, is kind of about like female rage. I don't know. Mary is a woman who is middle-aged and she's going through premenopause, and she sees things like ghosts or spirits or entities, and she's trying to make sense of what's going on around her. She moves back home. She's with her aunt, and things just spiral for Mary, and it is such a good book. It just hooks you, and you want to see what happens at the end. This is something that you need to be reading, especially now that it is fall. If you have the chance to read this, definitely it would be worth your time. Third book I have is John Marr's Stranger in the House. The very first book I ever read, if you watched my first video I ever made on TikTok, was The One by John Marrs. And that is the book that got me into reading. So I've read a couple more of his books that weren't as good as The One. This one is really good. I was kind of afraid to start reading it at first because I thought A Stranger in the House, that's one of my nightmares, is being alone at home and an intruder comes in and kills me or something. That's not what this is. So if that's also something that freaks you out and you're like, I don't want to read a book about someone coming into my home that's going to kill me, that isn't really what this is about, and you would be safe. So I think this one is it's a quick read, very, very good, very twisty, and yes, very good. 100% recommend. I love it. And the last book that is worth mentioning for August is The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchinson. This one, like the others, was a super fast-paced read. It is just crazy. It was a really creative plot. I've never read anything like this before, and this is actually part of a series. So the next book is The Roses of May. I have it downloaded on my Kindle and it's in my Amazon cart, the physical version. So I definitely want to read that second book here either this month or next month, because I kind of just want to see where the story goes. This is about a woman who gets kidnapped and wakes up in what everybody else is calling the Butterfly Garden. There's a man that snatches women off the streets, and he kind of is just collecting them for himself. The storyline does go back and forth between present day, where one of the rescued girls is being interviewed by the FBI, and then it goes back in time when she finds herself inside the Butterfly Garden. If you like a dark, twisty little tale, yes, I would recommend it.